So hello and welcome. I'm going to show you today how you can set up a video delay to help you do some self-coaching and improve your archery. So let's get right into it. I've got my computer here and I'm going to show you what software you need on your computer, what software you need on your phone, and how you can set this delay up. So the first thing you need is OBS. This is a free piece of software that you can download from their website and is available for Mac and for Windows. It's also available for Linux as well. Amazing piece of software. All you need to do is go to Google, type OBS, and then click on the top search result, download the software from the official OBS website and install it on your computer. I'm not going to go over how to install it. It's just like any other piece of software. So just download it and install it on your computer. And as you can see here on my screen, I've got it already. And now we can use this piece of software, and that's what we'll need. Number two, the second thing you'll need is a piece of software called Epoch Cam, and this is for your phone. So what this will let you do is use your phone as a webcam. This is optional. So there are lots of different ways you can do this. You can use your phone as a webcam. You can use this piece of software, use your phone as a webcam, and then link that to your computer. And that way you can move your phone around and you're not connected by any wires, so you can move it wherever you want. You can even stick it to the ceiling to get an overhead view. You can use that as an option. Another thing you can use is maybe a webcam, a wired USB webcam, and that prevents the need for using this Epoch Cam software. But using this software is great, so that's why I'm doing it in this demo. So you can see here the Epoch Cam software on this screen recording. You can see you just go to the App Store, download Epoch Cam, and there's some simple steps to then get the driver for that software onto your computer. So all you need to do is follow the screen instructions on your phone and then go to their website, download the driver onto your laptop. So now you're kind of ready to go. So all in all, you've got OBS downloaded on your computer. You've got Epoch Cam downloaded on your phone, and then you've got the driver for Epoch Cam downloaded on your computer as well. Those are the three things that you need. But if you don't want to use Epoch Cam, you can use the USB video, webcam, that kind of thing. So now let's go to OBS. So on my screen here, you can see I've got OBS, and now this is a scene I've set up before. We're going to set up a scene completely from scratch. So I'll show you in the software. So the scenes at the bottom left here, scenes is basically just the name that the software uses for a collection of angles or some sort of setup of the screen you've got. So you can think of it as just your setup of what kind of delay you want. So you can see I've got a couple of ones set up here. I'm going to set up a new one. So I can just click add, and then I'm going to enter the name of the scene, whatever. So I'm going to put multi-delay and then press OK. So now I've got a multi-delay, and here on the sources, that is basically going to be where you put the sources of the video that you're going to have. So you can think of your scene as a collection, and then your sources is going to be your video camera, maybe your webcam from your laptop, maybe your iPhone, that kind of thing. You can have multiple sources in one scene. So that way you can have maybe your phone using Epoch Cam from overhead, and then you can also use a webcam, a USB webcam plugged into your laptop from behind. And that way you can have two different angles at the same time, which is great to have. You can also have the webcam on your laptop as well, on your computer. So now on the sources, to add the Epoch Cam, what you'll need to do is get your phone, and you'll need to open the Epoch Cam app on your phone. So I'm just going to do that now. So I'll open the app, and now on my screen here, I can see that if I turn this around, I can see on the screen, it's just showing me the webcam. So it's showing, myself in that webcam there. So that's all it's showing there. It's working, and crucially, it's connected to the same Wi-Fi. Both devices need to be connected to the same Wi-Fi for this to work. So now I've got that on my phone. In OBS, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here, and I'm going to click Add Video Capture Device. There we go. And then you'll see here it says create new or add existing, and you can see that it's already got Epoch Cam. That's because I've downloaded the driver. So you can click add existing, Epoch Cam, make source visible, tick that checkbox, press OK. And now you can see here that I've got, if I turn around the camera, that I've got this little icon here in the video player of OBS. I've got this little icon, and that's showing the front facing camera from my phone, and I can move that around like that, and you can see it's showing that camera. So now I'll place that down, and because we don't need to see that quite yet like that, But what you can do here is I want to show you some controls. So you can move this around. You can resize the window size. And that way, when you are looking at it, like this, you can make it bigger, smaller, whatever. If you want to change, obviously you can see this is the wrong way around. If you want to change the angle, right click, and then go here, transform, and then rotate. So you can rotate it around. So now it's the correct way around, and you can resize it again. So now you can see I've got the video, I can resize it, I can position it how I want, whatever. But it's not delayed, it's just live. So if I was to shoot, it wouldn't be very useful because I can't see what's happening after. So what we need to do is add a delay. So here in the sources, you can see it says Epoch Cam. What you want to do is you want to right click here, and then you see it says filters. Click on filters, and then here you've got audio video filters, effect filters. Now both these boxes aren't always available, but if you have this audio video one, you want to click on that and click video delay async. And that will let you put a delay. So you just put the name, and then now you enter the delay in milliseconds. So if you want maybe 8-second delay, you put 8,000 milliseconds, press close. And you'll notice now that this video is frozen because what it's doing is it's building up the delay in order to have 8 seconds worth of video. So in a while, there will be the delay now. So now this box, this video is now delayed. So if I was to pretend to shoot, if I was to do this, you'll see I just did that on the camera, but it's not doing it on the screen. It's going to delay what's happening. And then now you can see it on the screen. So what that means is when you're shooting, you can use that as feedback, and it's really, really great. Now what you can also do is add multiple angles, like I said. So imagine you've got your phone here, and you've got that as an angle now, and I can move that around, I can position it wherever I want, that kind of thing. That's great. Maybe you want another angle. So you just go to add sources again. Say I want my webcam from my computer. Add, where has it gone? Video capture device, add existing, webcam, make source visible. Always tick that because you want to see the video obviously. Then now that's going to add the webcam from my computer, you know, the one on my laptop screen. And now there again you'll see it's not delayed. It's completely live, it's in the same time as this. You can see my finger moving around, it's in the same time as the video here. Again, if we want a delay, we go to filters, and then here, then we can do the delays. So important on here, sometimes you will only have this effect filter available. It won't let you do these filters at the top. So sometimes you'll have to go to effect filters, and you'll have to go to render delay. And when you put this delay, this render delay, it only lets you do 500 milliseconds. So depending on the device you use, sometimes if you use like a USB webcam, it will only have this render delay option. And what this means is the maximum it lets you do is that 500. So you have to add them. So you have to, it's kind of tedious, not gonna lie. So you have to add them. So you'll have a render delay, 500 milliseconds. And then you'll have to add another one, render delay, 2, and then do another 500 milliseconds. And what that means is now you've got 2 delays of 500 milliseconds, so that's 1 second. And you just have to add those on top of each other to get the total delay that you want. So if you want, 8 seconds, then you have to do 16 of those 500 millisecond delays. Very tedious to set it up first, but once you set it up, it's there and it's done forever. So it doesn't really matter too much. It's just sometimes in the software, depending on the input you have, it only lets you do a certain way. So now you've basically got 2 different angles here. I can move one angle around with this phone. And what's great with the phone is obviously there's no wires. I can connect it to the ceiling. I can give it to someone to hold, that kind of thing. I've got one angle here. I've got one on my laptop. I could then plug a webcam in, have another angle. You can set up all these different angles and have them synced if you want, have them at the same time, or you can have them staggered. So I really like doing this for a couple of reasons, but mainly you can check a couple of different areas of your technique. So maybe you're working on your release and making sure that elbow is moving around, and you're also working on your bow hand, but you can't really watch both of them at the same time as you release. So you might have one delay that's 8 seconds, then the other one that's 10 seconds. And what that means is you can look at your release on the draw hand first, and then on the next delay, which is a little bit staggered, you can then watch the bow hand release. So that's how you can use those in a really great way for your shooting. So I wanted to show you this using the Epoch Cam software, because for me, I think this is the best way of doing this, because it basically doesn't restrain you with wires, and you can, if you've got a laptop and a phone, You can just take both of them out to the field with you. You don't need anything other than, connecting to a Wi-Fi network. So maybe you can set up a hotspot or something like that. You need no wires, no connection, no power, that kind of thing. Really, really great. You can also, like I said, use a USB connection in the field. That works really well. And you can also use the Epoch Cam app. So you can use that same app, but plug your phone in to the laptop. So if you don't have Wi-Fi at the field or you don't have a network, you can use the Epoch Cam app and just plug the connector of your phone into your laptop, and OBS will see it as well. So it's a great solution for this. So I just wanted to show you that video to basically explain how you would set the delay up, how you would use the OBS software. And like I said, you can use it on Mac, on a Windows PC, whatever. Great piece of software and gives you great flexibility for setting up different angles, different delays, and is an essential part of using this kind of thing for your feedback in your shooting and getting some self-coaching, especially as right now not a lot of people might be able to get coaching, that kind of thing. So I hope that video has been useful. Let me know in the comments below if anything's not clear and if you want me to do any future videos on something similar. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.